Welcome to Rajini Kiranmai YouTube channel. In this video, we know about the types of e-commerce. E-commerce industry is rapidly growing as more and more people are turning to the internet. Due to this, e-commerce model offers a company or individual to utilize the features of internet and its application. A company or individual create and deploy an e-commerce site. So some of the important types of e-commerce are as follows. I have just listed 8 different types of e-commerce. The first one is business to business. Second one is business to consumer. Third one is consumer to consumer. The fourth one is consumer to business. Fifth one is business to the government. Sixth, government to business. And seventh one is government to citizen. And last one is peer to peer. Now let us know about each and every model individually. Now let us move to the first one, that is business to business. So in business to business e-commerce, it just refers about buying, transforming and exchanging the products or services and also information between two or more business entities over the internet. So it is one of the most valuable model of e-commerce that helps companies to form electronic relationship with each other, such as manufacturers selling to the distributors and wholesalers selling to the retailers through the internet via an online sales portal. As the orders are processed digitally, it improves the efficiency of the company even. And organization use this model to restructure their supply chains and their partner relationships. And I can say these are the key technologies used in business to business e-commerce. One is EDI, where we call it as electronic data interchange. ERP, that is enterprise resource planning. Next key element or key technology is CRM, that is customer relationship management. And the fourth key technology used here is a supply chain management, that is SCM. Now when you look to the picture, see here, the wholesaler, what he is going to do is he is going to place the order for a company's website, and after receiving the consignment from this business organization, that means once the business organization supplies the goods to this wholesaler, then he sells these products to final customers who comes to the product at a wholesaler retail outlet. So the wholesaler keeps the order using this business organization website. After keeping the order is processed over here by the business organization. Once the process is completed, then it is going to send the consignment, that is the business organization is going to send the supplies to the wholesaler. Once the supplies are received by the wholesaler, then he starts selling his goods or services to the customer at their wholesaler's retail outlet. Now move to the second model, that is business to consumer model, that is B2C. B2C model of e-commerce is a model in which businesses sell products or services directly to the customer. So it refers to the methods by which companies connect, communicate and conduct the business transactions directly with the consumer, most often via internet. So in this model, he not only sell tangible products, he will sell intangible products even. So tangible products are such as clothes or electronic gadgets, and intangible products are such as online banking, travel services, online auctions or stock trading or health and real estate sites. So B2C model focuses on direct selling and marketing between a business and the consumer via e-commerce websites. For this, the company, what is going to do is it is going to design and place the websites on the internet. So this model completely eliminates the wholesale purchases. So when you look to the picture, see here, the customer directly places the order using the website that has been developed by this business organization. So once he places the order, this order is processed, and after the completion of the process, the business organization is going to supply that product or service directly to the customer. So here the customer is going to use the website, where this website is going to be designed and placed by the company on the internet. Now let us move to the third one, that is consumer to consumer model. So this model sells products or services directly to the another consumer. So who is going to sell? The consumer is going to sell products or services directly to another consumer. So it is a business model where two individuals transact or conduct business with each other directly. So here we use an intermediary or third party, where this third party is nothing but a website. So this website is just going to facilitate the transaction and provide a platform for the people to connect. And this website, that is the third party or intermediary, may or may not receive a fee or commission, but is not responsible for the product exchange. So in C2C business model, the intermediary website helps the consumer to sell their assets like residential property, cars, motorcycles, mobiles, etc. by publishing their information on the website. So for that, it may or may not charge the consumer for its services, but the consumer by viewing the post or advertisement on the website. For all these things, it may or may not charge. So when you look to the picture, see here, the third party is nothing but the website, where this website is going to place the advertisement. By seeing this, so the customer one wants to sell the product, so that is the reason why he advertises his products in this website, and through this website the customer 2 is going to select the products. Once he selects the products, he sends the money to the customer 1, and the customer 1 is going to send the product. So see here, the connection is between customer 1 and customer 2, and the website is not going to take the responsibility for the products exchange. And the best example is eBay and Amazon.com, where these are the most notable sites performing such auctions. And eBay is a top auction site where individuals can list their goods for the customers to bid on. And these C2C facilitators earn fee or commission by allowing sellers to sell and list their goods through their website. Hope this is clear. Let us move to the fourth model, that is consumer to business model. In this model, individual consumers, or we can say them as end users, offer to sell the products and services to the company, where the company are going to prepare to purchase them. So after purchasing, this company is going to sell those products. So this model is opposite to the traditional business to consumer model. And this model, the consumer is the seller here and the business organization is the buyer. I can say that there are three players in this model, that is consumer, business, and of course the third player is nothing but intermediary. So consumer in this model is an individual who has something to offer, either a service or a good. Business is nothing but a company planning to buy goods or services from the individual, either directly or through intermediary. So this intermediary would connect the business that needs a service or goods to the mass of the individuals, acting as a portal both for the buyer and the seller. So this is intermediary is nothing but it is a portal or a website which is going to help the both or connect both the buyer and the seller, that is business and the individuals. The intermediary promotes the goods and services through these distribution channels and gives individuals promotion, logistics and technical. So when you look at this website, see here, so the customer and the business organizations are connected, or they are going to know each other through this website. So the business organization is going to just process the order on this website, and the customer using this website places money for the particular service. So after knowing each other, then they are going to have a direct communication, like the customer is going to sell their products to the business. After selling their products to the business, they are going to receive the money from the business organization. Now let us move to the fifth model, that is business to the government. So here, see here, the business organization are going to and the government are going to get connected with each other with a website. So in this business to government model, business is going to sell the products or services directly to the government or sometimes to the government agencies. This model provides a way for the business to bid on the government projects or the products that government might purchase or need for their organization. This can encompass a public sector organizations that propose the bids, and B2G activities are increasingly being conducted via internet through real-time biddings. And we also refer to this as a public sector marketing, that is B2C can also be referred to as a public sector marketing, and many B2G e-commerce sites specifically carry product and services that government agencies need. So this B2G offer a low cost and greater choice to the administration and make the government trended offers more accessible to the companies. So the B2G decreases the cost of transaction with reference to licenses, selling publications of the government documents, tax returns, and general dealings with the businesses and the public. Now let us move to the sixth model, that is government to the business model. So this model offers a government to approach a business organization. So it is an online non-commercial interaction between the government and commercial business sector. So see here in this picture we have presented that the government and business organizations are connected to each other by using this website. So it involves the transactions between the government and business organization. The initiative initially comes from the government organization and the businesses or the target groups. So B2G services can be like electronic procurement marketplaces and electronic auctions, e-learning, and project management corporation. For example, the government plans to build a flyover. For this, the government requests for the tenders from the various contractors through websites. So such government websites supports auctions, tenders, and application submission functionalities. So it offers various services including e-taxation, e-licensing, e-procurement, and trends. So this is the model, that is government to business model. Let us move to the seventh model, that is government to citizen. It is a transaction that is done between the government and the citizen directly. That means initiative comes from the government and the target group is nothing but the citizens. Objective of this model is completely to provide a goods and effective services to each citizen. So it connects the citizen to the government by talking to the citizens and supporting accountabilities by listening to the citizens and supporting democracy and by improving public services. So it reduces average time for fulfilling the people request for various government services. So the government provides the following facilities to the citizen through the website, like information of all the government departments, different welfare schemes, different application forms to be used by the citizen. So in this model, the government transacts with an individual consumer. For example, a government launches a website pertaining to tax payments to the individual consumers over the internet by using G2C model. So the G2C model applies the strategy of customer relationship management with business concepts. By managing their citizen relationship, the government can provide the needed products and services, fulfill the needs from the citizen. So it offers various services like e-registration, e-transportation, e-health, electronic education, electronic help, electronic taxation, or the models that are going to use this G2C model. Lastly, peer-to-peer. So generally, peer-to-peer model enables the customers to share the files and services via the web without having to go through this common services. This model allows individual to make information available on web for anyone else to use. The only difference between this peer-to-peer model and consumer-to-consumer model is that peer-to-peer model, no third party is involved between the individual customers. That is, file sharing services are the dominant for this peer-to-peer e-commerce, and historically it is widely used by sharing of music files. The best software application, that is Nutella, is a software application that permits the consumers to share music with one another directly without the invention of market makers as in consumer to consumer model. So nowadays, besides the music, some other forms of information such as organizational materials or digital videos are also shared through peer-to-peer sites only. And the best example I can say is Skype is a modern and successful example of this P2P model. Hope this model gives you a clear understanding about different types of e-commerce. Thank you for watching this video.